Hello all, and thank you for listening to another video of Mr. Laxton talking about these Week 2 Algebra 2 expectations for our online flucation here. So, made it through Week 1. I had a lot of participation on Week 1 from you guys, which is awesome. It's glad to see you guys. I'm glad to see you guys working through some of those things and getting some math work done, even though you're at home and not in school. So I appreciate that. So let's keep that going as we keep going here. So, as you guys also heard, I'm sure Week 1, the governor came out with his new extended stay-at-home safe policy till the end of May, so which means we will not be having school for the rest of the year. So we'll be finishing out here online. So we're going to finish for sure Chapter 8, and we're going to get through Chapter 9 is only 3 sections, so we're going to get through that as well before the end of the year. You guys get through. So I'm going to miss your guys' faces. I know you guys are going to miss me, some of you. And hey, maybe next year you guys want to take Algebra 2 again with me. So you guys can get me for a whole year. But other than that, so we're moving on with Week 2. We're going to keep on finishing out the year online here. So I've posted below the expectations for Week 2. And there's kind of about 4 things that are on there that I want you to work on this week. So first, and maybe the most important thing, is that I've posted videos of Mr. Pischke actually talking through the answer keys for 8.1, 8.2, and 8.3. So I want you to please watch those, or at least go through them and make sure you got those correct, because that's kind of a big thing without you guys being in class to be able to ask those questions, is that you guys can look and see, hey, did I do this right or did I do this incorrectly? So please make sure you watch that and try to maybe, if you need to, pause it and kind of rewind and listen to Mr. Pischke talk through those as we get through some of that exponential decay and growth problems in 8.1 to 8.3. So after that, the next main thing that we're going to work on for the week is that we're going to have our first online quiz, and I am going to put it as a summative, because I think we're going to break Chapter 8 into 8.1 to 8.3, and then 8.4 to 8.5. Yeah, because we're skipping 6. No, wait, 8.6, so we'll skip Chapter 8.7. So we're going to break it up into 2 summative quizzes. And this week is going to be our first one. So it's going to be kind of a good review to see what you guys remember from those 8.1 to 8.2 sections before we left, and then that new section is 8.3. So I guess the second thing that I want you to work on after you check your answers this week is I want you to work on the 8.1 to 8.3 practice quiz. So I will post a PDF of that right away here for you guys to get started on and working on. I am going to have that due at Wednesday night, so I can see kind of your guys' progress as you guys are going through there. So please, again, make sure you're asking me questions on any of those things. The front page is a lot of equations where you're plugging into those exponential growth. You got to know if you're going to plug it into the PERT equation or if you're going to plug it into the compound daily, if the n changes to 365 or whatever it might be, some of those different equations. In the back is the graphing, and the graphing is a little bit trickier, that you gotta plug in your parent function. So we've talked about that a lot, that parent function without the h's and k's that move it left and right. Pretty much just plug those into your calculator and get your parent function, and then move your parent function, whatever it might be, left, right, up and down, or whatever it might be. So that's going to be due Wednesday. So please make sure, and I had a lot of people reaching out with questions via email. So if you have any questions, let me know. Shoot me an email. I can get back pretty quick on the emails. Send you maybe a picture or a video quick on what can help here. Number 3 I have is optional, but there's a quizzes that is posted on there and a Google form. So the quizzes is a review of 8.1 to 8.3, all the stuff talking about parent functions, whether it moves up, down, left, right. So it's good practice for you guys to work on. So I do have it on there as optional, but it is highly recommended, because it is really good help for graphing those and a lot of those equations. Next is a Google form quiz, which is pretty much the practice quiz, different numbers and different things, but on that Google form. So it gives you instant feedback about what you know and what you don't know. So please make sure you work through that. You can work through that as many times as you want to get those things down. So if you know how to do that Google form, you're going to be really solid for the quiz. Okay, so the way the quiz is going to work is I'm going to post on Thursday morning. I will post a PDF of the quiz that you can either print out or you can work out on a scratch sheet of paper like we've been doing. And you have till Sunday, so you have 4 days, you have till Sunday night to get that done and send me a picture via Google Classroom. All right, so that's kind of the first big chunk of this online stuff. So again, you guys know I'm here for questions for you. That's why I became a math teacher, because I want to help you. So please let me know if you have any questions. That's why I'm here, to help you. Other than that, it's kind of the main things for the week. Check your answers from the last week's stuff. Work on that practice quiz. Make sure you get that to me by Wednesday. Send that in via Google Classroom, and then work on the quiz. So kind of those 3 main things, and then there's obviously that extra practice if you need. All right. So I hope you have a good week. I hope you can get through some of that stuff. And again, make sure you reach out to me if you have any questions. Thanks. Bye.